And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darius Garland is drawing comparisons to another all-time Cavs point guard, four-time All-Star Mark Price. Now, Price said, "I do see it. I really like his game. They come into the NBA so young now. All Darius has to do is stay, and he's going to be a star for a long time." Well, if anyone would know, Kevin, it would be him. Back to you.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Hunter. Evan Mobley is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. And for Brooklyn, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Garland in at the point. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now, here's Garland. Williams looking around. Clock at 4. Williams sets a screen for Green. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Down low. Here's Washington. Good. Nice job down low.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Garland. Off target from three-point range. And the Hawks with possession. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Now here's Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And it's Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Green from past the arc. And the Nets miss again. Washington against Williams. Washington passes to Murray. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams, a screen on Simon. Here's Green. Got it from 16 feet.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Mobley throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Murray against Garland. Mobley with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Green. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Murray, no good. The Nets are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dort, left side. And there's the pass to Garland. There's a screen by Williams. Back to Garland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Simons, the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And here we can check out the score for Anthony Simons. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And now a look at Jalen Green. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 17 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Passes to Holmgren. Garland against Mobley. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Murray.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Green against Simon. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 5.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Simons against Green. Simons kicks to Hunter. Murray with it. Coming off 31 points last game. Pass to Washington. That one, no good. Good D by Williams. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now, here's Holmgren. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That shot missing. Atlanta leading by 3. Now, here's Washington. Here's Murray. The Hawks again can't hit. Green taking his time here. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Murray against Garland. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some latent defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Holmgren. Marcus Morris comes in for Grant Williams. And Jones subbed in for Garland. So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams, but you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
Now, here is Morris, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. It's Dort on the wing. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Detroit.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Butler. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside, Green. Butler against Jones. Back to Green. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Williams comes in for Dort. And Bouknight comes in for Jalen Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Primo's checked in. Here's Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bouknight. A three-pointer off the mark. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Hawks. To the middle. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Anthony. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
This is a Tenaji. On the wing, Morris. On the wing, Williams. The 11-footer. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Wizards. Cousins with a screen for Fournier. Plays it up off the glass. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Williams.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Fournier. Jones against Butler. Back to Fournier. The kick outside to Butler. Rebounded by the Nets. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
shoots it with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 5. The Nets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Back to Williams. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Hook night. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Book Night. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Pass to Najee. Kicks it to Williams. Rebounded by Anthony. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Fournier. Anthony against Morris. A fadeaway, and that one's good, Anthony.
Melo is a threat to score from anywhere. The mid-range shot is not much of a challenge.
Outside, Jones. 1:05 left to play here in the first. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Primo. Defended by Jones. The pass to Anthony. Here's Primo. 6 to shoot. Fournier for 3. Book Night with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. He kicks it to Williams. Here's Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Passes it to Primo. Outside Butler. Rebound Brooklyn. Now Williams. His last outing, 16 points for him. Book Night, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Nets trail by 5. Williams is out there with Garland. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Holmgren in at the 7th. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Garland. Following the basket by Evan Fournier.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Mobley. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Mobley kicks to Simons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Now, here's Mobley. right side. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Murray. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Morris with the screen for Garland. Off target from outside.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Garland against Murray. Morris with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Garland. Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Darius Garland go to the free throw line here. That one on Mobley.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Green in for Williams. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Find the lane. One shot.
Throw good. Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Now, here's Simons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Holmgren dishes to Green. The tray. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green against Simons. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. And the shot is good.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams has a screen for Green. Kept alive. Tries again. Count it. And the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 6 and the bucket from Williams.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Simons against Green. Washington with a screen on Garland. And stolen by Williams. Murray against Garland. The dish now to Green. With the drive. With the crossover. Outside. Dort. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Garland, that's for 2. Happy to see that one drop. Shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Hunter, the pass to Murray. Tries from 10. Atlanta gets it back. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Free throw good from Washington. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now, here's Green. He has 7. Dort. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dort's got 5 now.
And the defense must push Dort further away. There's no excuse letting him get this kind of deep positioning.
Murray against Garland. Murray, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Count that one for Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Atlanta leading by 3. Murray looking around, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mobley sets the pick for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Green. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hunter finds Murray. Score the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Garland dishes to Green. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Garland the pass to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Garland for Murray. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Dort. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Brooklyn making some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Holmgren. Bouknight comes in for Green, and Jones subbed in for Garland. Here's Cousins. Off the inbound. Pass to Mobley. Over Williams. And Mobley throws it down.
super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Hits the three-point bomb. Primo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Najee passes to Jones. Now here's Bouknight. Lets it go from the wing. Cousins pulls it in. To the wing right side. Dort against Anthony. Pass to Primo. Anthony kicks to Butler. Over Jones. Butler, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Dort. And Jones has it in the corner. Passes it to Najee. And again, it's the Nets missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Primo. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Marcus Morris is checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Williams in for Dort. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fournier is checked in. On defense, Brooklyn, 9-point game. Anthony with the screen on Jones. Here's Butler. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bouknight passes to Najee. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pass to Primo. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Butler. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Bouknight. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jared Butler. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Butler kicks to Fournier. Cousins with a screen for Fournier. The kick outside to Butler. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Cousins, the pass to Anthony. Anthony sets the pick for Butler. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. For three, Fournier buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jones against Butler. Williams outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Butler. Cousins with a screen for Butler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, what was the area of emphasis for your team during the first half?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bucking down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, challenging every possession counts, and we're doing that the first half.
I know you want to keep it going in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Brooklyn Nets.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Boy, what an elite offensive player they just landed in Booker. Woo-wee. One of the most consistent, reliable scorers in the league. A #1 stop option.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Washington and Fernie Simons out there with Murray. Then there's Hunter. And it's Mobley in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Murray. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds while earning his first All-Star appearance.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Garland against Murray. Mobley outside. Hunter on the wing. Murray against Garland. And it's Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Outside, Green. Williams, a screen on Simon. And Green gets it to go.
Green knows
knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Washington sets the pick for Simons. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holmgren kicks to Garland. Holmgren with it. 6 points for him. And here's Green outside. Outside, Dort sinks the triple. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
On top of everything else he does for this team, Dort is having himself a night in the scoring column.
Washington with the screen on Garland. Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Free throw good, Murray.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And so Murray nails both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Out to the right wing. Holmgren with it. Mobley's there. Holmgren can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Simons. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Mobley against Green. He dishes it to Garland. The shot's good. Garland's got 9.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Now, here's Simons. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Mobley. 18 points for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Washington. He's got 7. Washington sets the pick for Murray. Now the pass to Simons. Hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Garland the pass to Dort. Outside, Green. Williams a screen on Simons. Outside Williams from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
14 feet away, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And here is Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Green. Here he goes. This is to Holmgren. Looking to end the run. Mobley with the block. Hunter against Dort. Washington takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Washington's got 9 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Now Murray, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Washington, that's good. He's got 11.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
All right, man. Who needs a teacher? Come on, let me hear ya.
Group in for the Nets. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Holmgren. Marcus Morris comes in for Grant Williams. Williams, he's checked in for Dort. And Bouknight comes in for Jalen Green. Then for the Hawks, Anthony's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Fournier comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Butler in for Murray. Garland dishes to Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Fournier. Here's Mobley. Washington trying to break free. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Fournier.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Naji. It's Williams, high post. Anthony on him.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Bouknight. They need this one. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Washington driving inside. That one goes in. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Timeout called the Nets. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Make some noise. The team
Jones checked in for Garland. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Bouknight, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anthony, back to Butler. Pass to Anthony for the 3. Bouknight with the rebound. Bouknight's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of the NBA 75 list, Carmelo Anthony, a top 10 all-time player in scoring.
Kevin, a living legend. Sometimes you just have to enjoy the moment. Appreciate the fact we still get to watch Melo do it. His game is timeless.
And it's in there. Butler's got 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Nets trail by 20. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. For Brooklyn, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. The Hawks leading by 18. Outside Fournier. Cousins with a screen for Fournier. Out left to the wing. And Cousins kicks to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bouknight. Outside Fournier. Atlanta gets it back. And then Cousins with the dunk.
I mean, there's no question about it. When DeMarcus attacks the offensive boards, he gives the team a different attitude.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Chicago Bulls. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. Back to Anthony. Screen by Cousins. They get it again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the move DeMarcus is capable of executing, using his strength to power through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
One of the more controversial players in the game. What's amazing through all the scrutiny is the consistency of Cousins' production.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Drills the baseline jumper. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 20. Outside Anthony. Mobley finds Butler. The wing jumper off target. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Left side Williams. Inside. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Nets with possession here. Williams looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Butler. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Outside Anthony. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Cousins. Tries yet again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Dort, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Butler.
One shot.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Nets trail by 21. Outside Williams. Astanaji. Dort against Anthony from 12 feet out. Dort misses. Atlanta has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Fournier. Lets it go with a 3. No good on the shot. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The pass to Naji. Dort wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Cousins. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Hawks leading by 21. They've got Garland. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Green, and it's Dort in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Finishing through contact, DeMarcus, one of the best at it, has the natural power and excellent body control.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded.
One shot.
That might spark some creativity.
we're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hunter against Jordan to the right side. Passes to Holmgren. Back to Garland. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Cousins. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. Bucket is good.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Holmgren. And Green launches it from deep. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Murray. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 8 feet away. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Yurtseven's checked in for Holmgren. Collins comes in for Williams. Terrence Ross is checked in for Dort. And Bouknight comes in for Green. Free throw good, Murray. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the pass to Ross. Garland against Murray. Garland the pass to Ross. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. No good from Ross. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Garland. That one a little long. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Garland. To the inside. Murray, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Ross. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's a screen by Collins. Bouknight, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Shamet the pass to Primo. Sinks that one from the post.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
And that one falls for Collins. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender. And with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
Butler, he's checked in for Atlanta. Drives to the hoop. The shot by Primo, no good. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Bouknight. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Azubuike, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Garland. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Butler finds Shamet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Nets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Garland, the pass to Ross. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bouknight. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No good from Ross.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Shamet, the pass to Azubuike. Misses from short range. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. The feed to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Bouknight buries the long-range jumper.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Butler against Garland. There's a good screen. Shot's good from Butler.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Ross. Butler against Garland. Back to Ross. Shoots over Shamet. Ross, that's good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The pass to Primo. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent. Players you draft and develop or sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now, here's Collins, and the basket is good.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
The most passionate band in the land. Let's go and teacher time. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Washington with this screen on Garland. Murray, the pass to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. The drive by Green. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
Free throw good, Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Anthony. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Holmgren with it. Anthony on him. Holmgren kicks to Green. There's the dish to Holmgren. Count that one.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Murray. A leaner in Atlanta again with the bucket. Here's Jones. Outside, Green. Morris dishes to Jones. Tipped away. Here's Murray. Here's Washington. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Williams. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Now Anthony, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Simons from outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Jones with the ball for the Nets. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Murray's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green against Washington. Green, the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And they double up Murray. Pass to Simons. Back to Murray. Hawks passing it around. Williams against Simon. And he makes good on the layup.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here is Williams after the basket by Atlanta over Anthony. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Simons finds Mobley. 1:49 left in the 4th. The Nets shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Outside, Jones. Back to Green. Holmgren in the corner. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for DeJounte Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The first one falls. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Primo. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Green up on top. Covered by Simons. Green kicks to Jones. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They set the pick. Williams can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Simons with the ball. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.
Juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos siempre tiré la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no más vuelta el rucón.
Himalaya 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 Himalaya 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 날 새로